Hey there people, how's it going? This is Across the Rubicon channel. It's been about 5 weeks since I've made a video. Just need to take a bit of a break. But anyway, I've kept abreast of what's been happening all around the world, and especially obviously here in New Zealand and the UK, the old country. It's disturbing, isn't it, what's going on? Politicians, the media in the UK now, every single journalist, if you like, are pushing conscription, pushing for people young men, normally white British men, nearly always, to join the army and be patriotic and go and fight Russia. They're drumming up war for Russia. The United States, Britain and Europe, drumming up war. I wonder why they're drumming up war. Because they want to get themselves off the hook for what they've been doing the last 3-4 years, maybe decades. And send young British men from the council estates of London, Birmingham, Manchester, Sheffield, Liverpool and all the smaller towns and villages all around the UK. They want them to go off, fight and die and be patriotic for Britain. For a Britain that largely hates their guts. The media hate their guts. The politicians hate their guts. But they only hate their guts in peacetime. When it comes to wartime, they want them to be nationalistic. And they want them to love their country and go and fight and kill for it. And yet, over the last decade, these same politicians who were drumming up war with Russia and want these young white lads, normally from the council estates, to go and fight and kill for them. These politicians have let in hundreds of thousands, millions of migrants into the UK, and they will continue letting these people into the UK illegally on orders from somebody else, WEF if you like, United Nations, multi-billionaire corporations doing what they tell them to do. So these politicians won't be asking them to go, these young fighting age men that are flooding into the UK. They won't be asking them to go. They'll be staying behind while young British men go and fight and die against Russia. And let's face it, why would you be patriotic now for the UK? Why would you? When you've been told for years that you're a racist, that you're far right, when you love your country. What Britain would need, and this is controversial, would need an army of Tommy Robinsons. That's what it would need, really. Britain doesn't want them. What they created. They've created a woke generation. An ultra offended generation. Everything's inappropriate. Everything's offensive. And they want these men now to go and fight wars against Russians? Are you kidding me? See, Russia and China and Iran, if you like, they don't succumb to this politically correct nonsense. They're fighting men who are hungry to kill. And they will do it for their country because they're still patriotic. But in Britain and Holland and France and Germany, they've been dumbed down. And now, these young men, they're saying, no, I'm not going to fight for this country. I'm not going to fight for, let's face it, you're fighting for corporations. You're fighting for the City of London. You're fighting for these, I don't know, BlackRock even, WEF, United Nations. You're fighting to get politicians off the hook for what they've done, the crimes they've committed, over the last 3 years. That's what they'll be fighting for. It's no just war fighting against Russia. And they want men to volunteer because nobody wants to join the army anymore because we've been led by donkeys. Lions led by donkeys. Anyway, I just thought I'd share my thoughts. I'm 57 now, starting to look it as well and feel it. But if I was 30 years younger, not a chance. Not a chance would I fight for the likes of these bastards, the ruling class, the elite psychopaths that run the country, or say they run the country, but take orders from outside, from multi-billionaire philanthropaths and psychopaths. Because that's what all this is about, is money, making billions, maybe even trillions, and getting people off the hook who've committed crimes against humanity. Okay, that's all I've got to say. This is Cross the Rubicon. Please like, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, share this video everywhere. See you later.